We're here in the olfactometry lab at University College Dublin. I just want to give you a brief demonstration about odour sampling and also about olfactometry. So here we have a sampler where we can sample on site, so we can extract a sample from the source and bring it in through this pipe here. This is a vacuum sampler, so it pulls a sample of air from your smelly odorous source and it puts it into this bag here, this Nalafan plastic bag. So when we bring it back to the lab, we take it off like this. Obviously it's going to be plugged before it comes back to the lab. Just put this back on here on the sampler, and we take the sample. Obviously this is a pretty much an empty bag, but we take the sample, we connect it into the olfactometer into this tube here. Then we start the olfactometer. The olfactometer is connected to a computer or a laptop, and then the system runs automatically from there. So when the machine starts up, it's a dilution device, so it dilutes the smelly air in the sample here with the clean air from the room. And you have 4 panelists sitting around the olfactometer, and each person gets an indicator light here, an LED light. These 2 LED lights light up when the sample is being introduced through this nozzle here. So during the test, each panel member will put their nose down like this to the nozzle, and that's the sniffing port for each panel member. And the sample is diluted highly for the first run, so that nobody detects the smell going through the sniffing port, and each time it goes around the machine, it doubles the concentration of the odour sample. So the person is sniffing all the time when the LED lights up, and the sniffing or breath sample is 2 seconds at a time. So when the person detects the smell, they press this button here, and this indicator lights up, and the computer records it. So the concentration of the smell in the sample is the level at which 50% of the panel detect the smell. So the computer works that out, and it produces the concentration level through the computer program. 2 other tests apart from the concentration that can be done is an intensity test, and this is where the panelists they rank the smell on a scale of 0 to 6 on this yellow scale up here. And another test that can be done is the hedonic tone test, and this can be from a -4 to a +4 scale. So -4 is extremely unpleasant, +4 is extremely pleasant. So that's a brief overview of odour sampling and how to run this olfactometry test in the lab.